Man, this was a bummer. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising Upward with Grant, everybody. This was a really big bummer. Hi, everyone. Because this should have been good. Anyway, hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising Upward with Grant, everybody. Today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV is what we do here, and that movie is Golda. Golda is directed by Guy Netiv. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. It stars Helen Mirren. It is about Golda Meir. She was the Prime Minister of Israel. Hey, view a tree right on cue. How's it going, buddy? One day I'll get this YouTube thing right. Yeah, she was the Prime Minister of Israel in 1973. Fantastic. Drew is going to see Blue Beetles again and got a Lego Marvel set. That's awesome, buddy. She is the Prime Minister of Israel in 1973. And this film is not so much about Golda Meir's whole life from cradle to grave. It's really more about this chunk of her life. It's about her, particularly the Yom Kippur War in 1973 and the aftermath of it, and her dealings with Henry Kissinger. And it should be a slam dunk. You got Helen Mirren in there, and a great, riveting story, and yeah, let the drama begin. Now, I say that should be a slam dunk. Instead, it kind of throws the ball, which is too bad, because, it drops the ball, rather. I know what words are. It drops the ball. Here's the thing. I didn't hate this movie. I don't think it's an awful movie. That's why you didn't hear the FU sound effect. But man, it's disappointing. First and foremost, I will say this. Helen Mirren is very good. In fact, Helen Mirren's terrific. She's always terrific. Even in things that are genuine schlock, like Collateral Beauty and Shazam! Fury of the Gods. She is, Helen Mirrening the crap out of it. I also think Liev Schreiber is, good. Again, reliably great actor. And his kind of too few scenes as Henry Kissinger. In fact, the best scenes in the movie really are the sort of verbal volleying between Golda and Kissinger. There's not nearly enough of them. So here's the thing. That being said, everything else about the movie is kind of an abject failure, which is too bad. Okay, first and foremost, I have to point this out. This is a well-intentioned movie. This movie is co-financed by a foundation that helps Israeli Jews, which is fantastic and wonderful. It's a movie made by a native Israeli filmmaker who clearly has a passion for the story he's telling. But there's a fundamental problem with Golda, the movie, that brings it down to the point where I can't recommend it even kind of a little bit. And that is that the focus is just too narrow. This is a really fascinating life. This is a life that honestly really needs a miniseries more than a movie. I don't think any 2-hour movie could fully envelop Golda Meir. This movie covers this month or so in Golda's life, and then her death at the end. That's it. There's the closest we get to any of the other context of who this character is in a montage during the opening credits. We never really get a sense of who Golda Meir was, and therefore it's hard to really get invested, despite Helen Mirren's best efforts. It's easy to get invested in the situation because it was a horrible situation. But that leads to the other problem, which is this movie is way too dull and safe. The dialogue is not very good. The screenplay doesn't crackle at all. It's very safe. It's very TV movie. The filmmaking's all right. It has some solid scenes. One particular night nurse sequence I thought was really well done. But I just feel like, man, even those scenes feel a little too self-consciously arty. Like, they're trying really hard to overcompensate for the fact that the material just isn't there for this. The movie's 90 minutes, really. If you take out the credits, the movie's about 90 minutes. That's too short for a movie about Golda Meir. Plain and simple. It needed to at least be closer to the 2.5-hour mark. This movie feels like there's stuff missing from it that is imperative stuff that fundamentally is necessary for this story. It's not there. Just plain and simple. I'm really bummed because I really wanted to like this movie. I think Helen Mirren is terrific. I think that she really gives it her all, but I can't recommend Golda because it just doesn't work. It doesn't come together. And you're going to be surprised at the other movie I saw today, how much more I enjoyed it than Golda, but damn, I really didn't like Golda, the movie, very much. I thought it was a really, really, really dull treatment of a really fascinating story that just fundamentally did not work. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to give Golda, what am I going to give it? I'm going to give it like 2 out of 5. Just under the line of the lowest recommendation. The highest non-recommendation, just because, man, this could have been something. And it really wasn't, which is too bad. So yeah, 2 out of 5 stars for Golda. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. And then we will get on to our next review. Okay, we will go for our next review. Okay, let me just beep, 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 beep. And also, I want to point this out because someone commented on my Back on the Strip video. I am really sorry about the crackling and the interference. It's my connection. We're having trouble. We're going to send someone out this week to fix it. So if there's crackling or some delay in the feed, there's really nothing I can do about it. And even reshooting it isn't really going to make much of a difference because the connection is just kind of spotty right now. So I will... Always improving, but it should be, doing a little better, soon. I apologize, truly. Anyway, truly, I apologize. Okay, trailer trash. Next Goal Wins, we talked about it, looks really good. Napoleon, this looks pretty awesome. I feel like we talked about it. We talked about it with Gran Turismo, that's right. The Persian version, this is a new trailer. I really want to see this movie. This movie looks awesome. I love the dialogue in this trailer. I love the sense of humor. This looks like my cup of tea. I like these kind of, sort of wry indie comedies. This looks like a lot of fun. Migration, it doesn't look that good, and I'm so sick of the trailer. Stop showing this trailer in every movie, even no matter if it fits or not, please. The Good Mother, I had not heard of this till tonight, but it has quite a cast. It has Hilary Swank in it, Jack Rayner, who's awesome, and Olivia Cook. It's like, and it's coming out like next week. Is this movie just get buried? It's about a mother who has to who tries to avenge her son's death. Her son's like a heroin addict, and she teams up with her other son who's a cop and the son's pregnant girlfriend. Looks really interesting. I don't know why they buried this. Because it's coming out it says September 1st. That's next week. I didn't even know this movie existed and it has a lot of good actors in it. Anyway, speaking of Hilary Swank, Ordinary Angels. We talked about this one. It looks good. Now, speaking of good actors that I haven't seen in a minute, What Happens Later. This is a movie I did not even know existed until tonight. In fact, I think the trailer isn't even online yet. So this movie is directed by Meg Ryan, and it stars Meg Ryan and David Duchovny. Wow. I haven't seen Meg Ryan in forever. Hey, Angela, what's going on? Is this the first stream you've been on live? Oh, since Ryan? That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. We're almost done, but tune in. We have another review tonight, coming up in just a little bit. So anyway, yeah, it's a rom-com directed by Meg Ryan and starring Meg Ryan and David Duchovny. And it looks really, really charming. It's the two of them are former spouses, former lovers, something like that, from way back when, who happen to be snowed in at an airport, and there's sort of a comic running gag involving the PA, them being the only ones there, and the PA announcer is making like snarky interjections. Fantastic. Well, happy to have you as always. I am pronouncing your name correctly, right, Angela? Is that Angela or Angela? I hope I'm doing it correctly. I always get a little bit weird about that because I want people to know that, they're respected here. Unless you were the guys who added me about Nefarious, but otherwise, shut up. Anyway, so they meet at an airport, and they kind of, the PA guy banters with them. Looks really cute. I'm looking forward to that one. I watch listed it. That looks really cute. Anyway, and that's it for trailers. Was there shawarma? No, there was not. Okay, we will be back, right after this. I'm in, 20 minutes-ish, maybe sooner. Gotcha, Angela. Sorry, thank you, Angela. That is my aunt and my late grandmother's name is Angela, actually, but with only one L, so I didn't know if I... Oh, sorry, thank you so much, as for your support. So yeah, that's it. We will be back. Right, I gotcha. Anyway, we will be back right after this for a review of Retribution. That is the new Liam Neeson thriller. And we will also be back tomorrow. We'll have back-to-back reviews kind of all weekend until Sunday. Friday, we will have we'll have 2 reviews on Saturday. They're not going to be back-to-back, but we'll have 2 reviews. But you know what I'm saying. Tomorrow we'll be seeing The Hill, which is the biographical drama starring Dennis Quaid. We'll also be doing a retro review of Jurassic Park because it is back in theaters in 3D this weekend for its 30th anniversary, so we'll have a retro review of that. Saturday, we will have on streaming reviews of Vacation Friends 2, starring John Cena and Lil Rel Howery, and You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, starring Adam Sandler. Sunday, we will have a retro review of American Graffiti, which is back in theaters for 2 days for its 50th anniversary. And then next week, we will have reviews of Slaughterhouse, as well as The Equalizer 3, and maybe Bottoms. If it's playing near me, I will seek it out, because I want to see that one. Because I'm a big fan of Emma Seligman. I'm a big fan of Shiva Baby. It was on my best list, so I'm really excited for that. Anyway, that being said, that'll be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's a Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. And if you want to find me else reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant, Twitter at MattRaisGrant. Yes, I'm calling it Twitter. I'm not calling it X. I'm dead naming Twitter. I don't give a shit. That was more aggressive than I meant. At RaisGrant. You can find me on Facebook, RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. Instagram and Threads. Okay, bye. Thanks for coming, Angela. You can find me on Instagram and Threads at RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. Serialized. I am all one word, all lowercase. Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Golda? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make my mouth extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Really soon. Alright. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.